I come from a family that has a military background. My father was Army Air Corps during World War II. In fact, I was born during that period of time at the end of that war. Kind of always had a desire to be involved in the military, so I spent about 6 years active duty after I was commissioned. Then my wife said, I want to go home. So I looked at the ship and I looked at her and I decided that it was best for me to come home. So I resigned my commission, but accepted a reserve commission and ended up retiring as a Navy captain in 1994. I think a lot of people get confused about Veterans Day and Memorial Day and what they really mean and what the difference is. And it's really important, I think, that people understand that Memorial Day is set aside specifically to honor those who died in the service of their country. In World War II, we had some 400,000 U.S. soldiers and sailors and Marines who died in service of their country. But that's significant. It's a significant portion of our population. And we pause to honor those people and those who have died in other conflicts for us in the service of their country. That's what Memorial Day is all about. And on Monday, the 28th, here in Louisville, if you go to one of the national cemeteries at Zachary Taylor or Cave Hill and look at those graves that are all lined up and the people that are there, that's the kind of thing that we need to do on Memorial Day. Veterans Day, on the other hand, just people like me. People who never had a shot fired at them in anger, but who were available and for service. And we give thanks for that too. We have to have those people that are ready to go, that are trained and ready to go, but have not had the actual combat experience. The year I graduated from University of Louisville, the very first duty that I had when I was commissioned was to go to a funeral for a Marine Corps lieutenant by the name of Anthony Batista. I had known Tony when he was at U of L before he went in, and he was killed in action in Vietnam. Very sobering experience when you have someone like that you know. There was also Major Alan Matija, who was a classmate of mine who was shot down during the Vietnam conflict. So those things are very personal to me. I remember them. I have stood before the memorial, the Vietnam Memorial in Washington, and wept. I've stood at the Arizona Memorial at Pearl Harbor, looked at that oil bubbling up and wept, even though I didn't know anybody there. So it's a very emotional experience for me.